Alright, the first thing we have to do to cut out a brass hinge plate for our folding prop hub is to make an outline of the hub on our brass sheet. Now, because this is at about a 15-degree angle on the ends here, we cannot cut this square. So we take a line at 90 degrees off the angled edge, and that's the size that we're actually going to have to cut. So that's our pattern that we're going to have to cut out. I'm going to do this. We'll get some tin snips. I'm going to cut out a big chunk all at once to make it easier to handle. And then I'm going to cut there, 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 and the last cut will be there. So there you have it. Okay, now I find these type of pliers, I forget what they're called, but they have a very parallel closing jaw. Comes in very handy. They're also good for bending prop hooks. You can see there's actually a channel in the middle where you can really get a pretty good grip on a prop shaft, you know, when you're bending the wire. So they come in pretty handy. Anyway, for this purpose, we just grab the very edge, try to keep the angle square, and just roll it up. Okay, so there's our first bend. Second bend is just to kind of roll it over. Yeah, I'm making the radius a little too big by doing this, but I find that that's about the only way to get it. You got to get it going to the point where you can grip it here and squeeze it. So at this point we'll stick a piece of 039 wire on the inside, and then we'll grab it and roll it over. And then grab and roll, and grab and roll, and now we're almost there. Pinch it a little to roll, kind of roll it under like so. And then I find it's kind of handy to just kind of tap it down. I use a couple of machinist squares for that. Just a little bang, 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 and pretty much, you know, moving free now. And that's what you get, a nice rolled end. Do it again to the other side. I'm just grabbing it, you can see just a little bit of it, just enough to roll it over. Bend it up. Grab it again, just kind of roll it around. It's easier if you do kind of on both sides. Just kind of roll it. So you're getting the radius too big now, but you're going to crimp that back down again as soon as the other wire goes in. Grab it again, just push it over just to get it rolled over a little. Put our little wire mandrel in. And just roll it over. Crimp it down. Close it up with a little tap, tap, tap. Not too much tap, tap, or it will not spin free. And once again, I can close that one up a little bit more, so you still have a little gap there. So I can close that up again. Pinch it in so it really rolls it in nice. Give it another tap, tap, tap. There we go, it's pretty closed up now. And again, it's still moving free. The edge is pretty closed up. Right. And still moving free. If you do close it up too much, just grab an 040 little hand drill and just spin it through. It's 039 music wire I'm putting through there. I think the plan calls for 040, but I don't know where you get all 040, but I have some 039. And there you go. And that's that. Then I just take it over onto a belt sander just to grind that edge flat, this edge flat, and I'll dimension it to size there, and then cut the hole in the middle and give it a nice little bend. And that's it. That's all she wrote. How to make a brass hinge plate for a folding propeller. There you go.